Hey everybody, welcome to another midweek episode. So a while back I was watching a football game and it was the fourth quarter and one of the teams was down by a couple of touchdowns. It was fourth down and they decided not to go for it. And the announcers at that point in time were just beside themselves. Like, why would they not choose to go for it? They just didn't understand. And as the game continued through the fourth quarter and this same team that was down by a couple of touchdowns started calling timeouts, again, the announcers were baffled. They just didn't understand. And it made me realize that a lot of times in life, we're like play-by-play announcers. Like, we can't actually hear what is the internal dialogue that's leading somebody to make the decision or to say what they are saying or to do what they are doing. We're like the play-by-play announcers who are up in the press box and we see what's happening and we assume intent or we question intent, but we're not down there on the field. We're not a part of the huddle. We can't hear those conversations. We're not able to hear what the coach is saying through the headset to the quarterback who's calling the play. We don't know. But so often we assume or we question intent and we judge other people wrongly. It reminds me of a situation that Jesus experienced in John chapter 7, where he was teaching publicly, and some of the religious leaders, they started to question his intent. And Jesus turns and he looks at them, and in the midst of the conversation, he says these words in John chapter 7, verse 24. Do not judge by mere appearances. Make right judgments. And that is so hard, isn't it? I think about some of my relationships and what I observe as a leader, and I only see what I see. There's so much that I just don't know. And so it's important for me to reserve judgment, to hesitate, to hold back, to listen, to ask good questions so that I can make right judgments. What about you? Are there people in your life that right now you don't really understand why they're doing what they're doing? Hold back, hesitate. Don't make assumptions. Instead, ask God to give you the ability to make right judgments, and ultimately to entrust them to Him and the judgments that He makes according to the truth of His Word. Because you know, the truth is there's only one person who knows the inner dialogue. There's only one person who's in the middle of the huddle who hears and knows everything. That's Jesus, the all-knowing God. And so when we don't know, rather than making assumptions, we go to Him and we trust Him. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you again next time.